As urban sprawl continues to expand into natural areas throughout the state, protecting the great outdoors is important to many Texans. And in just a couple of months, voters will have a chance to consider a proposition that claims to do just that. Joining us now to discuss the measure is Joseph Fitzsimmons, co-founder of the Texas Coalition for State Parks. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Joseph, tell us about the Centennial Parks Conservation Fund. And what do people know before heading to the polls?
Well, first of all, the Centennial Parks Conservation Fund will be approved by the voters on November 7th. So it's important for everyone interested in open spaces and state parks to have that on their calendar because oftentimes the constitutional referendums have very low turnout. So it's really important for everyone interested in the open space and outdoor recreation to concentrate on that date and vote yes on Prop 14. Now, what is Prop 14? Prop 14 is a dedication of $1 billion exclusively for the identification, acquisition, development, and opening of new state parks. I was involved in the Prop 5 back in 2019, and so people aren't confused, we aren't doing the same thing twice. That was the dedication of the sporting goods sales tax to the park fund to help us with the $800 million backlog we had in repair and maintenance. So what's really important to understand about Prop 14 is this is for new parks to keep up with the incredible population growth and, as you point out, urban development of Texas.
How will the money be used? Will the investment be concentrated, or will it be spread throughout the state and not just the high population areas?
No, it'll, as all the state parks have been, really concentrate on all the different 9 ecoregions of the state. But I can tell you in my time as chairman of the Texas Parks and Wildlife Commission, the Parks Department does an excellent job of identifying properties that will not only meet the need of people close into urban areas, but also more of an outdoor wilderness experience in some of the more remote areas of the state. But the fact is, what really matters is for people to be able to access these parks. And living in an urban state as we do, those within several hours of the major urban areas will certainly be a high priority.
The state's population is growing rapidly. Many cities are struggling to keep up. What kind of impact is that having on recreational resources?
Well, that's a very good point. And it was in the Prop 5 work that we did in the dedication of the sporting goods sales tax, where we did concentrate a bit of funding on the local parks grant program. The local parks grant program is a matching program through the department and the counties and the cities. So those are very important. And Parks and Wildlife has always worked very closely to seamlessly link those local parks with our state parks. But Prop 14 is exclusively about identifying, acquiring, developing, and most importantly, opening new state parks.
All right, we are out of time, but Joseph Fitzsimmons with the Texas Coalition for State Parks, thank you for sharing your time and perspective with us tonight.
Well, thank you for your interest.